Yeah, I mean, it's just incredible feeling right now. I mean, I'm still a bit destroyed from last night. It's just everything from the whole season is coming out, of course, you know, so yeah, insane, intense, crazy, of course, just season in general, but also yesterday, the race in general. So at the moment, I'm just, you know, incredibly happy. It was a long night, not a lot of sleep, so I'm not feeling 100%, but of course it's all worth it. I think it was a real relief for everyone, you know, and, of course with the outcome, but in general throughout the whole season, you know, it's been so busy, and then, you know, to have, you know, this kind of celebration all together, it's just really, yeah, it was really special, really amazing. I never gave up. I mean, of course, I knew that it was going to be tough, but I always said I just want to try and be as close as I can be. And then, of course, with everything that unfolded, I was like, this is my chance. I have to go for it. And that's what we did. Yeah, my last lap when I was fighting Lewis, of course, I also had a cramp already starting the lap. And that just lasted every time I was going full throttle. It was terrible. So I was, of course, fighting him and then defending. And I just felt like my muscle just like cramping together, and it almost became like a tennis ball, you know. It's like, it was terrible. It's like the worst experience you can have in terms of, you know, your calf muscle just dying on you. Yeah, it was insane. Everyone's screaming on the radio, of course. Everyone's super emotional, not thinking it would happen initially, and then also me, I was crying on the end lap. You know, there's no hiding about it, but it was just insane, the whole lap. Couldn't believe it. Just the stress of the whole season, of course, the whole battle, and then seeing it like it looked like it was, of course, not going your way, and then suddenly it turns around in a crazy fashion, and then it does come your way. I mean, it couldn't have been more dramatic. So yeah. I think in general this year, you know, Checo has done an amazing job for the team. You know, he's really been a team player, but also just a great person. And it really showed, you know, in the final race what he did. You know, for me to be back in that fight was just insane. And, you know, I'm really thankful that we already had this year together. You know, it's always very interesting, of course, how you're going to behave as teammates, but I'm very thankful that I get to spend at least 2 years with him as a teammate. To become world champion was, of course, my final goal in Formula One. Of course, very happy that it happened. And I said already yesterday, everything else, what happens now, is just a bonus. You know, when I saw my dad coming out of the car, I mean, that was a very special moment, because you start talking to each other and realize, you know, what we did back in the days through go-karting, you know, traveling all over Europe together in the van. And then you look each other in the eye and you're like, we did it. You know, we won the world championship. Truly standout moment? Well, I mean, just not thinking about the last race, just I think winning Monaco was really special. I have to pick the two Austria races as one, because that was also really nice to win there again at our home track, and winning in Zandvoort for me was very special with all the Dutch fans there. The rest of my week, well, of course, I'm doing this now today, being completely hungover. But I, of course, have to do the tire test. And after that, I'm going to go home and try to see the family as quickly as possible. I've seen a few reactions, but I still need to go through my phone. I mean, I literally didn't have any time to look at anything. So I'll do that in the next couple of days. I will definitely be taking a bit of a break and relax as well, because it's been so busy and flat out throughout the whole year that I really feel like I need a bit of a break from all of it. A few more years in Formula One, because I said yesterday already that, you know, anything now, what happens is just a bonus after winning the championship, because that was my final goal.